Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing the NFL Week 3 predictions, and this league is already went wild. Also keep in mind, I have to make this video quick because I gotta do some things in a couple minutes here. So I gotta make this really fast. So we're just gonna jump right into this. Patriots at Jets. The Patriots are surprising right now. The Patriots are they're a really surprising football team. They beat Cincinnati, nearly beat the Seahawks, took them in overtime. And then the Jets, well, they had a rough week 1, and week 2 the second half of week 2 looked much better. But I think the Jets are going to get this win. I'm going to take the Jets 27-13. I have a couple scores on my notebook because I had to make this really quick for you guys, and it's Thursday. I cannot waste another day because we got Thursday Night Football, which is the Patriots and Jets. Also keep in mind it is 12:52 p.m. Eastern time right now, so this is way before whatever happens in that Patriots and Jets game. Next game you got the Giants at the Browns. Okay, the Browns got a win, and the win was just the win. Pretty ugly game, right? And then the Giants are the Giants. They suck. But, a bad offensive line versus one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league. What do you think would happen? They would get the Jones. But no. I have an upset game here. Giants upset Cleveland 20-17. That's right, I got an upset because I just think that just because it's the NFL. There's always going to be upset games. Everybody that you thought was good is literally like 0-2. Especially us, which we could be not 0-2 if we don't cause penalties and stupid refs helping the Chiefs. But anyways, we'll get to that soon. Next game. Ooh, Eagles and Saints. This should be interesting. Now, this is an interesting game because the Eagles lost to Atlanta. That night. I forgot. Monday Night Football, was it? Yeah, Monday night they lost. And the Saints, they demolished the Cowboys. I don't know if they are actually for real. No, I still don't think. I still don't know if they're for real. I'm like 50% gonna say yes and 50% gonna say no because the Cowboys. The Panthers are the Panthers, and the Cowboys. They just cowboy all the time. And like 80, 90 points in 2 weeks is literally insane, though. I'm going to have to take the Eagles, though. The Eagles are going to have to be that team to shut down the Saints, and I got the Eagles winning 34-13. Yeah, I think the Eagles come out on top of the Saints here for sure. I just don't know if is New Orleans going to be able to show what they did to Dallas. Are they going to be able to continue that against good teams like the Eagles? Because we don't know what Dallas is going to look like either in the season, so we don't know about any much. So just so you go. Next game we got Texans at Vikings. The Vikings upsetting the 49ers, but I think Justin Jefferson is hurt, so that's not good at all. And the Texans had an ugly game against the Bears, but that defense of the Bears came on the Houston Texans. So I think the Vikings are gonna suffer a loss here. I'm gonna take Houston 31-16. Because I just don't know if Sam Darnold's gonna keep it up. You just never know in this league. You've been playing like a bad quarterback for the past years, but now you're just starting to play good. It's kind of like a Geno Smith type thing, but who knows? We don't know if we don't know if he's gonna be like Geno Smith type. That could be good for the Vikings if he is, but we'll see. Next game, we got Broncos at Buccaneers. The Broncos just suck and they eat poop. I don't know what they did against the Steelers. I honestly did not check that game because it was such a low score. But yeah, the Broncos, they're gonna suck this year. So They're gonna be tanking once again. Sorry, Broncos fans. Buccaneers, though, on the other hand, Baker Mayfield continues to bake, which is not good on my end because I took the Falcons over them in the division. Which I was gonna take the Buccaneers, but I was like, it was such a toss up, man. It was such a toss up because you never know. I mean, with the Falcons with all that talent, and then Baker Mayfield just coming in out of nowhere, you just never know. Right now, it's still a toss up, but I'm gonna take the Buccaneers here to get the job done against the the whatever this franchise is. So yeah, 10-28, and sorry fans of that franchise. Packers at Titans is the next game. I'm not sure if Jordan Love's coming back for this game. If not, I'm definitely taking the Titans. So I don't know. I didn't check the news. So I'm just gonna take Tennessee here, guys. I'm gonna make it a reasonable score if he does come to play this game. I'm gonna take the Titans here to win 30-20, and they need a win so bad this season, anyways. They're 0-2. I mean, there's so many teams that are good that are 0-2 right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's honestly just insane. Even the ones that are 1-1, they could be upset too at any time. So, yeah, there's that. Next game we got is Bears at Colts. Man, the Bears offense. Caleb Williams started to look better in that Houston game, though. I mean, he's just you guys cannot blame him. He's a rookie. We didn't know what he's gonna look like. Y'all were overhyped. Everybody was overhyping him, and I was like, that's why I did not put his record at like 10-7 and all that. I knew the Bears defense was good. We just didn't know what he's gonna look like. He's gonna probably get better this season as it goes. But it's in Indianapolis. The Colts are hungry for a win. I'm gonna take the Colts. 23-19. I think it's respectable to take the Colts here. I think their defense. I think the Bears' defense is gonna still give them some problems. But I'm gonna take Indianapolis to get the job done against the Chicago Bears. And then the next game, oh my goodness, what is this? What is this game? How are both of these teams 2-0? How? Just somebody. One of them is gonna be 3-0. One of them will, unless it's a tie. But I doubt it's gonna be a tie. It could be, but we don't predict ties. Chargers at Steelers is gonna be ridiculous. This is a toss-up at this point because you got two good defenses. I think the Chargers defense is still good. I mean, Steelers is just overpowered defense. One of the best in the league too, just like Cleveland's. Pittsburgh's offense is not that good. Chargers offense looks better. I guess I'll take the Chargers. I mean, I'm gonna take the Chargers 24-17. I just don't know how this game's gonna pan out. This is gonna be one of the games that's gonna be interesting. I might watch that game because I don't see another game that I would be real unless I watch Eagles and Saints. But I think I'm gonna watch Chargers Steelers. That's gonna be a game to watch out for because, man, if the Steelers, please Chargers, do not let the Steelers go 3-0. It at least makes it normal if the Chargers go 3-0 to start the season. Because maybe strong starts happen. But the Steelers absolutely did nothing to do this. So, on offense at least. So, yeah. Dolphins at Seahawks. Tua suffering a concussion. He's going to miss at least 4 weeks. He's going to start playing again, which is scary. This dude should just retire at this point. I mean, it's so bad. He's going to end up, yeah, if he don't stop playing, because it's gonna damage his brain if he keeps playing and he gets another concussion. But let me start in Skylar Thompson, I think, or Tyler Huntley, whatever one. They should just start Tyler Huntley. I like Tyler Huntley better than Thompson, but the Seahawks, they beat the Patriots in overtime. Got a field goal to win the game. The Seahawks don't really look that good. They had struggles against the Broncos. And then the Patriots been giving hard times to everybody, though. Talking about the Bengals mostly. Um, I mean, I don't know. It seems like the Seahawks are just a little bit of a struggle and just getting wins. But I have the Dolphins winning here. Even without Tua, I think what the Dolphins are going to do, they're going to try to get Hill the ball so much. They're going to try to run the ball since they have that advantage. If they can get Hill the ball, they'll win. Maybe the defense does something. But I think it's going to be an ugly game. I got the Dolphins winning 16-13. So this is a risky pick, but please Dolphins do it. There's no way the Seahawks can be 3-0 and on top of their division. Next game, you got Carolina Raiders. Well, they benched Bryce Young. Andy Dalton's back. Yikes. The Panthers already are like, yeah, no. Yep. So, good luck, Panthers. But, Raiders, they came back and beat the Ravens, which was so surprising. Just so surprising. That was a crazy upset. Ravens should have won that game, but the Raiders said, nope-de-doo, we're coming back. And I'm going to take the Raiders here to just blow out the Carolina Panthers. 35-10 for the Raiders. The Carolina Panthers are just that bad, man. It's so sad for Carolina. I feel so bad for them. But they are just terrible. Honestly, they are just such a terrible football team. So yeah, Raiders win 35-10. Next game should be interesting. You got the 49ers at the Rams. 49ers getting upset by the Minnesota Vikings. But Kittle had to go in the locker room for cramps, it looks like, so that's good for them. Losing Deebo Samuel for this game, I think, though. Christian McCaffrey's not here. Brock Purdy's gonna have to get the ball in Kittle and Ayuk's hands a ton, and Jennings. Jennings looked good. Jordan Mason, he's been looking good too. That's actually really good for the 49ers if he develops into that kind of guy that McCaffrey is. That the Niners offense is going to be really scary for years to go on. Or run game, at least. Rams, lost Cooper Kupp too. They brought in a receiver, a veteran receiver because of it. Which, I don't know if he's going to help that much, because I've never heard his name in, 300 years. So, Rams are going to lose this game. I know Stafford's still going to get the ball in Higbee's hands, and all kinds of other receivers' hands, and Kyren Williams is going to run all over the place, too. But, I'm going to take the 49ers here, 27-20. I think the Rams are going to have an 0-3 start, which is really sad for them. It's going to be really sad for the Rams if they cannot get this win. This is if they win, it's kind of an upset because the Niners, they'll be starting 1-2. Who's predicted that? Nobody's predicted the Niners to go 1-2. That would just be crazy. But yeah, 49ers win 27-20. Next game, we got the Lions and Cardinals. The Lions turnovers hurt them. Clock management, I guess, hurt them too. I didn't see the end of that game. But they still played. They fought hard against the Buccaneers even when that stuff happened. The Cardinals, on the other hand, they demolished the Rams. It was bad. It was just rest in peace for the Rams at that point. 41-17 or 41-10, I think the score was. I forgot. I'm not too sure. One of those scores, but still, that is a blowout, my guy. The Cardinals are a really, 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 really good team. They almost beat Buffalo. They nearly, they nearly beat Buffalo, and they destroyed the Rams. So, I am going to take the Lions here, though. This should be a really fun game, though. I'm going to take the Lions 27-21. I don't think the Cardinals are going to get this win. Maybe next week. I don't know who they're playing. They're probably going to play. It doesn't matter who they're playing at this point. They can upset anybody in the league because they are just that kind of a football team. But yeah, Lions 27-21. Next game, you got Ravens and Dallas. Ooh, this is a ridiculous game. The Ravens are 0-2 and Dallas is 1-1. Either the Ravens are going 0-3 or both teams are going 1-2, which I would have never seen that coming. which is insane. Please Cowboys, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. But yeah, Ravens and Dallas. Ravens just completely fumbled the game apparently to the Raiders, and that was the end of that. The Cowboys, on the other hand, they got the crap beat out of them by the Saints, which is not good. It looks like they were fighting hard in the first quarter, but then yeah, that's all they showed up for, is one quarter. So yeah, but I think the Ravens are gonna get this win here. I'm gonna have to take the Ravens 24-23. It's gonna be really tight and close game. But I mean, the Ravens are gonna be desperate for a win more than the Cowboys are, because I mean it's that bad for the Ravens. If they go 0-3, that's a big problem for Baltimore, and they're not gonna like being 0-3. So I am gonna take the Ravens though. I think they'll bounce back. If they don't, yikes. Next, you got the Kansas City Chiefs heading to Atlanta for Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs, they got bailed out again against the Cincinnati Bengals. It looks like the Chiefs didn't play too. They played okay, but they weren't playing so okay at some points. They were playing pretty mid football against us, but they were always checking it down. I mean, they had a couple big plays in the first half, but that second half was kind of a shutdown for the Chiefs, which was interesting. I mean, that game was just so weird. It was just a weird game. And then it was 4th and 16. They got a freaking penalty, of course. And yeah, I mean, they got a fumble from Joe Burrow. But yeah, Chiefs won. That was a heartbreaking loss. It's sad. Anyways, we'll talk about the Falcons next. The Falcons, the Falcons didn't falcon against the Eagles. They won. Good job for you, Falcons. That is not what I expected. The Falcons went into Philadelphia with confidence. And what did they do? They came out with even more confidence. The Atlanta Falcons knocked off the Eagles. And I think they're going to knock off the Chiefs here. The Chiefs are due for a loss after these bailings. They have to lose this game. I think what's going to happen, Atlanta's plan is going to be run Bijan every play. It's going to be Bijan Robinson. I can tell. Kirk Cousins and Mahomes. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to take the Falcons, though. This is an upset. 31-28. I think they'll have a battle. I think the Falcons are going to come on top. And, yeah. Falcons on top. 31-28. Next game. Jaguars at Bills. Oh, boy. The Jaguars. They Jaguars. They're 0-2. Not starting good. Didn't have the best of games against the Browns. Tried to come back. Couldn't. And yeah, that was the end of that. Meanwhile, the Bills, how about a rebuild Buffalo? Josh Allen being Josh Allen. The Dolphins got James Cook. And yeah, Bills are looking like a good football team. We still haven't seen much of Keon Coleman and Curtis Samuel, which is the most surprising thing about this. Is once they start getting involved more in these football games, the Buffalo Bills could be really scary, I guess. But, Jacksonville's due for a win. I think Jacksonville is due for a win. I am going to take the Jaguars here to beat the Bills and try to bounce back from this 0-2 crap. Because, yeah, it's not fun being 0-2. Yeah, definitely from last year. But, yeah, I think Jaguars win here 26-20. I think the Bills will still put up a fight. Their defense actually looked pretty good. But I think Jacksonville's really got to bounce back here, or they're going to be in some serious issues. And then also the AFC might be too. But yeah, Jacksonville wins. Next game you got is the Washington Commanders heading to Cincinnati for Monday Night Football. The Commanders. They beat the Giants. They got the job done, which is all that mattered. Jaden Daniels is a really good quarterback, and we just cannot see really much passing attack from him because he has literally no weapons with Terry. Other than that, yep, Washington's there. They got their win. Meanwhile, Cincinnati, they played much. This is the big thing about Cincinnati. They played much better. Andre Oshivosh had 2 touchdowns. Burrow looked pretty good, except for that fumble. And then, another late penalty just killed our game. That's all that happened. We had another penalty to happen. And honestly, if those penalties didn't exist, Burrow would be 5-0 against Mahomes. Probably, well, I'll say 4-1, maybe. At least he would be 4-1. Because we would have won that game if there was no penalty there. It would have been incomplete and we would have won. But that was just the dumbest freaking crap ever. Cincinnati needs this bounce back win. They definitely do. Just like the Ravens do, the Jaguars do, and all them other teams that are like 0-2. Rams, Jaguars, Ravens, Bengals all need bounce back wins. The Bengals, Burrow, the team is there. We've been playing good. I'm surprised we played pretty good against the Chiefs, even without Higgins. I think Higgins might try to be coming back this week. If not, then, it doesn't really matter. But I think the Bengals are going to get a bounce-back dominant win. 34-14. If we do lose this game, I have no faith at all for this team this year. Because this is ridiculous, guys. Come on, why do we have to go 0-2 every season? But, we're probably going to see the Chiefs again. And then get another late penalty. And then I'm going to throw something. And then I'm going to burn my house down or something. I'm just kidding. Okay, that's too far. But anyways, guys, yeah. Let's see it. 34-14 for the Bengals there. And that is the end of the Week 3 NFL predictions. Hope you all like this video. Subscribe. Do all kinds of stuff. Comment what you think about these picks. And I will see y'all next video. Peace out.